Your trip! Hunting trip! I'm Joel, your long sword of the hunting trip! Your move! Greg is next.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cause I'm Greg and I'm your charge blade. You looked at me and you said, is this the hunting trip? I'd like to hear that. Hold it down, watch a hoodwink. You think I stop think? You think you're looking at Aquaman for... No, hey, guys, I can do the whole 1 week, but I'm gonna let Bennoni do his thing. Just pretend I did the whole 1 week here.
Oh,
that's a Patreon bonus.
Now we gotta make a
Would
Patreon.
you actually support us? That's my question. We don't have enough fans for that. Anyway,
who knows?
I know we don't have enough fans for that. Hello. My name's Bennoni. And I was going to do like an intro bit from Power Rangers Rescue, but I couldn't remember the exact intro, so I decided not to.
Wait.
Just do Mighty Morphin.
Which one?
No.
Trey, do Mighty Morphin then.
Talking about the fun bit you would have done for your sign-on is a very good sign-on bit.
Thank you, Greg. Greg gets it.
Now you gotta be thinking of freaking Lightspeed Rescue opening. God damn, Bennoni.
Thank you. If you could do it for me, that'd be great. Thanks.
Wait. You want me to like sing the song, or do you want me to like try to make?
I mean, you can do it as your intro. It's cool.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Fine, that's cool with
I
me.
request that Mike does the Chip and Dale opening for his.
Oh no.
Oh my
Let
god.
Trey do his. Fuck. This is a mess.
Okay. It's the hunting trip. I use Swift Jacks. Fuck, I forgot my name.
He did it anyway.
Oh god, that's perfect. I love it. Keep that.
Young man. Young man. Young man. Young man.
Boom.
Dun. It's fun to stay at the young man. It's fun to stay at the young man. This is Mike in the balloon up above all these goons, and I'll sing you this song, young man.
Man car door hook, high-end car.
He's Mike, I guess, by the way.
No, he mentioned.
Nah, he mentioned his
we were
name.
laughing about it. So have you guys ever? You guys have seen that video, but any listener who hasn't, look up the video where YMCA.
Man car hook.
No. YMCA in minor key.
Oh,
sounds
man,
like
that's-
it sounds like they're in the Dragon Ball Z soundtrack, and they have like
Oh,
the scene
God.
of Vegeta and Frieza like fighting, and you hear like, da, 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 da. It's like
so
powering up
fucking
and shit.
great.
It fits so well.
I love the YMCA in minor key.
By the way, welcome to the hunting trip. I didn't do this last time.
It's a podcast.
Am I allowed to do it, or are you going to do it?
I mean, I was thinking it'd be a collaborative thing, you know.
Okay, it's a podcast.
Where
are we?
Okay, you talk about Monster Hunter.
Why? And hang out.
Mike.
And you get to
enjoy the results of us hanging out while we play
Dark Soul. Oh.
If it were Dark Soul, I would be down there.
Yeah.
I like how we talked in a circle there and we couldn't quite decide who was going. Fuck.
Yeah, so if you guys want to send us a
villager request,
mail us
at our email address, which is at
huntingboys@gmail.com. That's
Dope.
The fuck?
And also-
spell it, ding dong.
also spelled HUNTINGBOIS
PBS Kids.
gmail.com. PBSkids.org.
Greg, our listeners will never know what the hell that is.
Yeah, that's some ancient memery.
You can send us requests on what you want us to do in game. You can send us anything. You can fucking give us crazy requests on whatever you want us to do. No armor or anything else like that. I don't give a shit.
And not just in game stuff. You want us to watch something silly and talk about it. So you want us to do some dumb quiz you found on the internet about which Power Ranger are you.
Or if you want us to do drinking consequence games.
You want Joel to suck your dick?
If you want me to suck your dick, you can put it in a villager.
You have to first support the Poitron.
I'm gonna need a mantle or something as a reward for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you're passing out mantles, toss me in.
See, I'm gonna need a gem.
Joel is very willing to be receiver, though. We know that. As long as there's Pixie Six involved.
Yeah, if you want to give me a beach, I mean, I'm engaged, but Jade did give me permission to have one gay experience before then.
Oh, nice.
Did she? Joel's like, I'm gonna spend this. I gotta spend this, but in the best way.
We gotta hurry.
All right, we're gonna play Monster Hunter now.
Yeah.
Fighting Shigeru Miyamoto.
Going back to the PBS Kids thing. You know what my mind goes to? Remember,
Better be Cyber Chase
on Gmail. What was it? Zoom, I think was the name.
Yeah, Zoom.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, I watched Zoom a lot as a kid.
Same. That's what the zip code I just did earlier was. I think. I think it was 02134.
All I know is come on and Zoom, and that's really it.
134.
866.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody's all set?
Yeah,
I'm just
fuck yeah.
Chugging a.
Oh wait, hold on. I got bullets.
How is it that you...
Oh, he's got bullets. He's got bullets for us.
Oh, one
Oh,
bullet.
he's got drugs? Druggos?
Got drug bullet. Get back here.
That's all layer on top of each other.
Get the fuck out of here.
You think of PBS Kids, and your first thought is not Cyber
Ba ba da da doink.
Cyber Chase.
I was gonna say cyber. Oh, dang it.
Honestly, Cyber Chase was more my little brother's thing.
That's actually where I was
Hey,
going to go.
Cyber Chase got that math as fuck.
Yeah, Cyber Chase was good, but it was more my little
also-
brother's. It was more my little brother's thing. I was like,
Cyber Chase was my fucking thing too.
Yeah, I was into Cyber
That's
Chase.
how I learned.
yeah. My younger brother's only a year and a half younger than me, so it's not like a massive gap.
Yeah, Evan is not much younger than that.
Yeah, it's not like a massive gap generationally or anything,
Ouch.
but yeah, I don't know. I watched Zoom. Leave in the comments your weird childhood TV show experience that you can, or TV channel experience that you can only barely
I wonder if
remember.
our listeners know about a good old Irish show known as the Jakers. And the Adventures of
The
Piggly.
Adventures of Piggly Winks.
Yes, that's when I first learned that guy voice actors are women.
Hello, welcome to Rodeo Time. Yeah, well, thank you for indulging us as we wax nostalgic here. A lot of the boob tube generation isn't us, but TV raises kids is like a usually disparaging thing, but sometimes it's just like a fact of life. Media has an effect on people, young and old. This has been Rodeo Time.
I noticed how at the end there, Greg kind of just waited. Didn't rush to the door. He just took a time. I look at the bar. I'm like, that thing's full. Why is that much not on the ground?
I was super. Listen. He was super. He had nothing on me.
And Joel's dying. It's okay. It's not looking at him. So
I'm Gucci.
Gucci mine.
So,
Dude, I'm Gucci. I'm Prada.
So I have a very Larry David thing to talk about.
Oh no, I don't know what this
Lay it
means.
on me.
Okay.
Yeah, lay it on me, bruh.
So, currently, for many years of my life, I did not wear laced shoes. I refused. Originally, that meant wearing these grandma sneakers. I later transitioned to loafers and other such shoes. In the last couple of years, though, I've been wearing more shoes with laces.
Okay.
In my most recent pair is a pair of these very snazzy sneakers. Quite nice looking, but they have the worst laces in creation because they just come untied all the time. So what'll happen is I'll be walking down the street, and my shoes will come untied, and I live in New York City, and you can't really just stop in the middle of the sidewalk. You can't stop,
otherwise you're a fucking asshole.
No.
You're an ungrateful asshole.
Somebody's gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, fuck you."
Yeah,
almost guaranteed.
And it's also like I just stick my ass in the air just to tie them. It's a big pain in the ass. So I like to find some convenient outcropping for me to stick my leg up and tie my shoe before I do so, because I'm not gonna trip and break my neck usually.
Whoa, Joel, did you just die to the Shigeru? Shigeru Miyamoto just killed you.
Oh my god! I think Joel ascended.
Murdered you.
Hey, Joel, was rehydrated again and that hot?
Whoa! By the way, yeah. So, I'm not gonna lie. That was hubris. I tanked it because I was like, fucking whatever. And then I was like, oh my god, it's actually very powerful though.
All right, Go on, Mike. Yeah, we've roasted Joel.
So. This is all well and good. It sucks that I need to tie my shoes so often, but so be it. The problem becomes these people, these very, very nice, well-meaning people, feel the need to tell me my shoes are untied. It's like, I know my shoes are untied. I'm just waiting for a place to tie them. Please don't make me waste social energy on saying thank you for telling me something I obviously already knew.
You could Miles Morales it and be like, I know it's a choice.
That's true. It's New York too, so that's like pretty believable.
Tell them what's up, danger.
The worst is when I walk 50 feet and 3 different people tell me my shoes are untied.
You should just to all of them be like, you're not up to fashion trends, are you? And don't further explain that.
No, what you should do, we should have quote the lines from the song Sunflower by Post Malone. Needless to say, I keep on check.
But yeah, I would...
He was a bad man, nevertheless, calling it quits now, baby, I'm a wreck.
I would very much put telling someone their shoes are untied is in the same tier as, like, holding the door open for someone who is...
very far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, I don't know, yeah, I feel like holding the door open for somebody who's very far away is like, that's like probably more like born from awkwardness. I'm willing to admit, like, I'm willing to think you both think that's a mistake there. Like, meanwhile, with telling somebody their shoes untied, you're like, I feel like when the people telling you, like, they're just thinking, I better help kick this guy out. Like.
The only situation in where you you hold the door for somebody who's very far away is if you are working in hospitality, like,
or if you see they're carrying something heavy or something.
Yeah, yeah. If I see a guest or something and they're pretty far away, but I can see them, I'm gonna do it because that's just my fucking job. Like,
I mean, in that situation, there's also just the plain fact that you just plain misjudged the distance. You thought they were closer. Oh,
anyway, it's been rodeo time. This is rodeo time. Hello, welcome to rodeo time.
I'm talking about.
Hello, welcome to rodeo time. Rodeo time. Yeah. I feel remember back in elementary school when you had like designated jobs like the door holder and like the line leader and shit like that. Wouldn't that make life easier as an adult? Huh? This has been rodeo time.
I mean, we do. It's called like I'm the cook and like you're a programmer.
I'm the doorman.
Yeah, but I mean,
I am designated line
leader. Yeah, Mike is the line leader.
He is still the line leader. He goes to Subway, and oh my god, wow, that attack is so powerful. No wonder I died to it before. So he goes to Subway.
Oh, it almost killed Trey.
No, that's Nina's other attack almost killed me.
I'm gonna heal up, both of us. So I go to Mike goes to fucking Subway, right?
Subway.
And he's waiting in line, and he goes, but guys, wait a minute, I am the line leader. And everyone at Subway goes, oh fuck, go ahead, line leader. And then he goes in front because that is his, in fact, assigned job by teacher.
That's true.
Yeah, teacher said,
I don't go to Subway. I go in the Subway. Get it right.
Sorry, you don't go to Subway because if you live in a place where good deli exists...
Exactly. If I want a sandwich, I get a smoking hot pastrami.
I got a Korean barbecue. I got a Korean barbecue steak and cheese sub at D'Angelo's the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a chain, like a Jersey Mike's, but it's like
in
Massachusetts.
Jersey Mike's / DeBello's and shit. Like
yeah. But in Massachusetts.
I gotta say though, people always give me a weird fucking look when I eat my lox sandwiches at work. Because we serve.
Wait, like just a lox sandwich? Like that's your sandwich?
No. So we serve lox at our brunches, and I always, because there's always leftovers, and advantage of working in the kitchen is you get to eat some of that shit. I'll I do lox, cream cheese, capers, red onions, and some lemon juice. I think that's on a bagel. That to me is a fucking perfect goddamn brunch sandwich.
Lemon juice?
Yeah, it goes well with the lox.
Okay. You guys know? Do you guys know about Georgia and brunch?
No.
I love brunch, so if you're gonna tell me that Georgia's a great brunch, I'm fucking heading over.
Well, I'm gonna tell you about how brunch changed Georgia. Georgia.
Real quick wrap up though. Yeah, people are very, very upset about my good New York deli brunch item. And everyone thinks it's gross and disgusting, and I'm like, this is a fucking delicious staple, how dare you?
What, lox?
A lox bagel sandwich?
Huh.
Joel, just
gosh.
Try a little bit.
They won't even try.
Wow.
Why even try?
Because my chef will always insist that it's disgusting. So
where is he from? Jersey?
Rochester.
That's basically Jersey.
No, it's not.
Hey,
it's like a
what the fuck?
Place.
Joel, you shit.
It's this one attack. It's so powerful. And also, I mean, I've stated this before, and this will be different in World. For those of you who are not aware, the build I'm doing is it's a glass cannon build. In order to achieve these particular skills in Monster Hunter Generations, I actually need to have defense about 150 lower than possible.
Don't lose your way.
Well, so Georgia, being a religious southern state, had a thing about a law about alcohol not being able to be sold until noon.
What about a mimosa?
Day. Yeah, like anywhere. However, people wanted to brunch.
Course.
And it became like they managed to get it through. Like this law got enough support that was like alcohol can be sold after 10 a.m. so long as it's like with a meal and like in a restaurant, like specifically for brunch drinks.
Ow!
All for mimosas.
All for my mimosas.
Screwdrivers too, guys. Don't fucking
mimosas. How many mimosas can I have with a screwdriver?
What? Joel! You're such a dead man! Now I'm in danger and I can't even relish it because if I die, we lose.
It's this attack every time it's one-shotting me. Does anyone have a max potion they can give me?
I have a max potion?
That last one, I literally don't have any max potions, which is why I died.
Okay. I'm right behind you, Joel.
Oi.
Needless to say, keep him in check. He's a bad fuck. Now I died once.
Wow.
This is pathetic, guys.
Amazing.
Wow, and we were so close. So close.
Joel, I have a culinary question for you.
Shoot.
What does this recipe name make you think of? What is your reaction to this? Are you ready?
The name of a food or recipe?
Recipe.
Okay, shoot.
Asparagus mousse with smoked salmon.
I have heard of asparagus mousse before.
Why is this a thing, Joel?
It's not sweet.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Mousse refers to like the consistency rather than
it's
the
a sauce,
dessertness.
basically. It's kind of weird that they didn't say smoked salmon with asparagus mousse because it is a sauce, but alright.
Well, the way they have this pictured, it's like a little shot glass with a bunch of green goop in it with some lox on top.
Congrats, they made a shitty dish. I don't know. Is it like supposed to be like a hand pass kind of thing where it's like an appetizer?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. It's not good, but it's not bad. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and say we can do this quest because we're good at this one.
You have Joel's permission to quest.
You may... the great Joel declares ye may quest.
Alright, we're doing the Chamalayos. We're doing the event Chamalayos.
Hey, my mom messaged me.
Fire first, by the way, then Dragon.
My mom messaged me while we were recording the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
So last week's episode, which was about an hour and a half ago, or probably 2 hours ago, was when she actually texted me.
Or the earlier one of this week, if we're trying to catch up.
She messaged me on Facebook, rather, a link to Benitoite, Benitoite, the rarest gemstone found only in California. Now, she sent me this article. It's from, geologyin.com. The message she sent it along with is, this is horrible, but I scanned by this and read it as Bennoni.
No, yeah, I figured.
Is it because she knows Bennoni or because she has little blood?
She does indeed know Bennoni, because Bennoni did stay at my old house once. Yeah. And also one time famously, my mom declared with utter confidence that our good friend Bennoni's name was Bennini.
Yes.
Yes, Bennini.
I have heard somebody called Benunu once, which was very, very funny, and I cannot remember who.
When the fuck did that happen?
It did occur, and I almost shit myself, but I can't remember who it was.
I don't think I was there for that, because holy shit, that's a new one. Holy fuck. Oh no, oh man, I just can't think of it. Oh boy.
Bennoni, what's the laziest miss-saying you've ever gotten, and what's the best miss-saying you've ever gotten?
Laziest is almost certainly Benny.
How are we defining lazy? Just say, not even trying, or
that, exactly.
Bennett?
Yeah, that right there.
No. I guess Ben or Ben, but I take grave offense to being called Ben, but that's mostly just me being just
It'd feel fucking weird to call you Ben.
Hey Ben, how's it going, Ben? Come on, be a pal, Ben.
Don't call me Ben. But yeah, there's a whole story.
Mike, though.
God, I don't like being called Ben for various reasons. I'm not going to get into for this exact bit. Maybe later.
Oh fuck! Is there a tragic backstory involving Ben?
Deep.
No, it's not. It's not a tragic backstory. I have feelings. But
Ben kill his father.
To Benny, I have a cousin who we all call Benny. So I don't like being called that because I'm not him. It's just weird.
You are not him. His fight's not yours.
So Ben and Benny are always out for me.
Oh shit! Antidotes. Need antidotes.
I think, but in terms of the best.
Oh fuck! I should pack my dragon weapon. I'll be right back. Keep talking.
I think.
If you have fire, it's even better.
I think Bennini. The first time I heard that was from a grown adult. When I was in high school, it was my high school history teacher, Mr. Stano. Oh God,
Mr. Stano.
Mr. Stano. Yes, honest to goodness, that was his name.
What the fuck did he say? His name is Mr. Stano.
Yeah, holy shit, Mr. Stano.
Like I love the man. He was so fucking wild. Like one entire class, he honest to goodness just sat in front of us and pretended to be a Klingon. I was like, how could he do this with a straight face? I honestly.
Well, you see, Bennoni, he is a public school teacher. He lost his soul a long time ago.
No, I went to. Well, I guess it was public school. Whatever. The point is, like that man, like to this day, somewhere in my stuff, I think it's in a storage unit actually, but I just have like a picture of him on a magnet that I got in my last class with him because he just gave them out. I was like, you know what? Sure, let's do this.
He's pulling a cult of Sten. Which, I don't think I mentioned this in the podcast before, but we did have a professor in college who literally is trying to start a cult about himself.
I'm okay with that.
So he's printed out pins with his pixelated face on them, and he hands them out to everyone possible. And he has created this cult because a random high school student that was, I guess, friends with his son or something had a pin, and he's like, and he was like, hey, Mr. McKenzie, this pin looks just like you. He's like, that's because it is me.
Damn, it's spread.
I love
Sten.
Sten.
The cult of Sten has existed. By the way, Sten is, he can officiate my wedding. And I'm going to make him do it. And the cost is a bottle of tequila. So
I mean, I could do that honestly, but
yeah, but
it'd be funnier if it was Sten.
I'm sorry, Bennoni, you're not my first choices. My first choices are Sten, followed by my boss, because my boss is also ordained. So
I mean, I think Sten would be funniest.
That's fair.
Well, also because Sten would pregame so hard he might not make it, which is why I have to make my boss the backup.
College is weird, kids.
I've invited Sten. Yes, Sten was a professor of mine. I invited him out to drink, maybe 15 times, and out of those 15 times, one time he showed up. 14 other times he said, "Sorry, pregame too hard, can't move." Yeah, fug man.
Hey, Bennoni, I don't know if this will be entertaining enough to make the podcast. I'm saying this automatically, but
okay.
You know Akil?
Yeah, I love Akil. He's great.
Yeah, he's great.
I found Camelius. It's right next to me.
Back in that time
Whoa, it's
when
a
I was
big boy.
Nice. When I was trying to do capoeira and sucking at it.
Yeah.
It came up that I knew you because I think it was I was gonna go hang out with you or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And at first he was like, I was like yeah, my friend Bennoni. He's like, oh, you know Bennoni? And he said it a very it sounded almost like a Black Panther. It sounded like trying his best to do that that vague African accent that all Wakandans have. And I was like, fuck, have I been saying my friend's name wrong this whole time? Or are you correcting me with this deep
Man, you calling about his slave, man.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, shit. You're
Please.
Clowning me. You're
Call
clowning
me by my
me.
preferred name.
I'm pretty sure I've known Bennoni for around as long as you, but fuck, do I? Shit.
Oh god, I fucking love Akil. He's great. Oh shit. Fuck.
Any thoughts or can you? Was he right?
No.
Are we all the worst?
No, you're fine. It's pronounced Bennoni unless
Is your name Creel?
no, it's biblical actually.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Well, so the story, there's a bit of a story to this. So when I was being born, my mom was trying to figure out a name, and so she had a few in mind, including my middle name Philip, and another one was oh wow, this thing's just gone.
Where the fuck is it?
Good question. But yeah, another one was Raphael, which I'm honestly sort of disappointed by because ow!
Then you could
stole my
have
potion,
rude.
you asshole!
Holy shit!
Found it. Holy shit! It's very
Life
powerful
powder.
now.
Yeah, you could have been cool but rude if you were Raphael.
Right? But anyway, yeah. So, she went to to her cousin.
Your mom went to your mom.
Yes. She went to her cousin, and apparently, she chose, Bennoni, which means, what was it called? It means, I think in Aramaic, oh god! I ran into it. It means...
Sorry, quick. I have to do a monster talk real quick.
Oh my god.
Top right corner of your screen, you see the icon of the monster. When he teleports away for that attack, it disappears. When he reappears, his icon will re-highlight up.
I knew that.
So if you want to, he's attacking.
Hello, we're running out of time. This is a segment where I ride the monster, riding the Chameleos. Remember that one Chameleos from the early episodes that slept with Trey's wife and stole her? That was a good bit. We killed him though. That's some lore. This has been rodeo time.
So,
we're gonna find out if there's another Chameleos in the world. As of now, no. But if they introduce the same amount of Elder Dragons, it's gotta happen.
So getting back to my story, so it means the intermediate one in Aramaic.
Ooh.
In Jewish, however, it means son
Hebrew,
of mother's sorrow.
Do you mean in Jewish?
Yes, in Hebrew.
I'm
sorry.
Yes.
No, you know what? Actually, Bennoni. That's actually a lot like the sort of. That's like the sort of messed up history of my mom's name.
Oh no.
Yeah, my mom. They totally thought she was gonna die. Like she was not a healthy baby when born, and so she was like. My grandma apparently wanted to name like my mom's talked about this, so she doesn't feel bad. But my grandma was gonna like name her daughter Jenny, but then since they were like this baby's gonna die,
He's back.
She named her Deirdre, like after like some like sorrow or something is the meaning or something.
Oh yeah.
But then of course all the aunties prayed for her and she pulled through, and now my mom's younger sister and my aunt is named Jenny. But yeah, son of mother's sorrow, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what the context for that is.
Yeah, it's like well, if a generous reading is you're the intermediate one, in which case the fuck does that mean?
Right? Like I don't get it.
You're not a middle child, are you?
No, well, actually, I'm not 100% sure. So, okay, so, as far as I knew...
I forgot, but Bennoni's black.
No. Okay. Well,
guys, I can't believe that a bunch of people are gonna listen to some of our episodes where we make these jokes about black people, and then... Which are not really always jokes, but, like, we're gonna get slammed.
My mom has a half-sister that's exactly her age because my grandpa cheated on my grandma. It's awkward. It's awkward, but it's a thing that might happen, and joking about it makes it a little less awkward.
Yeah, so, I am, as far as I knew, for the majority of my life, I was the firstborn child of 3. But then, apparently, my sister and my little brother went down to Florida for vacation this one summer. And apparently, they met our older sister or something.
What?
Damn,
yes.
That's crazy!
So apparently, like, what I've been able to piece together is that my mom, adopted her to help get her into the States, I think. I think.
Interesting. Okay.
But, like, I've never asked. So,
that's very interesting, actually.
That's, like, the best I can come up with. Without going down any negative routes. Ouch! He stole one of my Mega Armistons, you bastard!
That shit is actually gold, so that's pretty bad.
Fuck off!
You brought him with you?
Yes. I mean, I just have
But
them.
he'll never steal something as precious as what he stole from Trey.
He stole Joel's life, apparently.
Yeah. Fuck.
And the potion! And a potion on the kill.
Yeah, that's. See, like I said, that's what Greg said. Something precious. Apparently, your life wasn't precious.
That is quite literally insult to injury.
But Ani, I'm going to stand behind you because I don't want to die while I heal up.
Wow, I see how it is.
Tanking.
But you got this, Bennoni. Your art is so great.
We're both immediately beaten within an inch of our...
Oh my god, you're dead!
I'm getting out of here.
See,
oh, wait, no, okay.
See, now I can activate all my pettiness and just watch Bennoni die. But I'm like, no, as a good hunter, I'll try to keep him alive.
Bennoni, keep up the OTing, thank you.
Oh, God, I hate this. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I have an older sister that I've never met before. I've talked to her, like, once or twice on the phone. But that's
cool.
it.
Yeah, family can be complicated.
I just got a bunch of biological siblings, but my family's a mess.
I have some cousins that were unknown until recently in the grand scheme of things.
You want to talk about unknown? Fucking, you bleep out his name. Go ahead and we'll talk about he didn't even know he was fucking black until like 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Wait, like what? Like
we have a friend. He has a stepdad, which he did not know was not his biological father until he was like 17.
Wow.
His biological father, I guess, is kind of not a good guy, so they were trying to keep it on the hush hush. But he's a quarter black. He's extremely white, but he's got very, very much black hair.
Yeah, he's got that black hair.
And like he would, and people were talking about. I guess it was like a family. It was like a family event, and they were talking about like how whatever, like his black hair, he's black. And I was like, yeah, but, like I'm not black. And like one of his cousins, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Your dad is half black.
Wow.
And one of his cousins didn't know that this was a thing that he wasn't supposed to know. I guess.
Wow.
I wonder if
he must have met his dad. He knows who his dad is by now because I think that he was supposed to learn when he was.
Oh yeah, I'm just wondering if it was one of the cousins that like I know that I'm like friends with. Cause while like
you guys know this is real good.
Yeah. Joel and I both have. We'll bleep that out. But Joel and I have this friends, but like through different ways.
He's gonna DJ my wedding too.
More of an acquaintance to me, but through two totally different ways. Just because they like live near each other. So
I trained very briefly because he wanted to learn martial arts from me.
That's cool.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, no. I had heard about that at some point, but like I just sort of like didn't know how it all shook out.
Fucker stole my mega potion. Suck a dick, asshole. Yeah. So yeah. No. I mean that's the extreme of it, right? Like, the father in this case, I think, was in some bad shit. So they were trying to kind of just erase him out of the picture, but you really can't at a certain point.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I still don't know who my father is, and I want to ask, but it's too awkward at this point. I'm 24.
I think it doesn't really matter, to be honest, man. Like, as someone who I grew up knowing all my family and its biological family, like, I'm gonna be real, and here's a little bit of the real trip for you.
I mean, I think we've been on that for a bit.
I do find that, to me, relationships you form and choose to continue are far more important than relationships that you are born into. That is my personal view of things in the world. You don't have to agree with me or anything like that. That's my own experiences and my own beliefs.
No, yeah, like, I get that. It's just that, like, this has literally just been, like, a whole part of my life that I just don't know, though. Like,
yeah, I get that. So it's one of those things, like, obviously, like, I get for you to think you don't know, but you also don't typically think about it or anything. Like,
I don't know if you could just paint that with a broad brush.
I'm not broad.
But Nadi's right here.
I'm saying, but he was saying it just earlier. Like, it's not a thing he's seeking out, right?
I mean, it's like, I mean, I've
It's a
gotten
wonder.
over it.
It sounds like it's a wonder you have, and I'm sure at some points in your life you've definitely really thought about it deeply. But I, it does sound like to me that like it's a thing that at this point in your life you've kind of except that it's not a person who's really part of your life, so it's not as important a piece of information to know.
No, yeah, I can get on just fine without knowing this person. It's just that
is it a situation like, if it's not too sensitive, is it a situation where like you've just never asked, or like does your like mom not know?
I've never asked. It's sort of a weird, awkward situation because I want to ask, but just to share a bit of my home life. Actually, I don't think I've fully explained everything, but
well, now's your time. If what you're comfortable with.
No, yeah, fine.
If you're cool with saying it on a podcast,
it's fine.
I mean, in case that kind of shifted your attention,
no, it's fine.
We are still recording, and feel free to cut anything.
No, yeah, it's cool. At some point, I think after I was born, my mom. No, it was after I was born. My mom met this guy, and they had 3 kids, or not 3 kids, 2 kids. So they're my younger brother and sister. And basically they've been living together since I was a baby. We a baby. And so I'm not going to speak on the relationship about there right now. Ooh, you just woke it up. You didn't even get to hit it. Ha.
Yeah, it's annoying. The swing got it.
Yeah. It So I never really gave it much thought until I actually put the situation together in my head. I forget when. I think it was around middle school. And so it sort of became a bit of a crisis because I didn't want to be a stereotype. Oh no. And so that was a big thing for a middle school. But I've blacked out a good amount of middle school, so
as we all.
I was gonna say, as I'm sure many people here have.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. It's I want to know.
So, Bennoni, sorry to interrupt if there was more.
Yeah, go for it.
Going on, but I don't want to intrude, but is there a reason you feel so awkward about asking very basic questions at 24, like who your father is and do you have older siblings?
Mike, how?
Because I think those are very reasonable questions to ask.
No, they are.
I feel like it's a hard question to. It seems like an honest thing because it's easy. I mean, I want to be really super real here for a second, Mike. You have one of the cleanest family lives I've ever seen in my entire life. So that does honestly, it's not to say anything about you or about anything, but I think that you have just not grown in an environment where you would think of that as a difficult question.
It's also just a culture thing. It's
you figure she would have told you if the answer wasn't something potentially difficult.
Yeah,
right, that makes sense.
Or if she
wasn't ashamed of it,
actually relevant. It's just I know there's something there, and I don't want to pull it too much.
I feel like also at this point, it might make it also more awkward because it's if it's been 12 years of you just being well, I'll just never ask.
Basically.
Well, my point is you should just rip the Band-Aid off, man.
I will.
It is a hard thing. Again, if that's a thing that you feel like you should do, Bennoni, or you feel like you want to do, go ahead and do it. We are behind you. We are here to talk to you on or off. I don't care if you want to do this shit and you want to talk off the podcast and you need our support. That's cool.
I mean, there are a lot of things I should probably tell my mother, but
yeah, but I got you. But again, it's one of those things where it's if you're also cool with just kind of letting it go, yeah, that's your business, man.
I feel like also at this point knowing would be Like,
I agree with that.
I don't think it would be as life changing as one would think.
No, yeah, like I don't expect it to be life
I
changing.
agree
Just
with you
I'm
on that.
curious. Like this has been the thing that's I don't want to say plaguing.
I mean,
it's
it
that
sounds
I
like a
would
thing you have
say-
very reasonable curiosity about, and
I would say maybe do it at a point in time where you're, I mean, honestly, to be completely honest, the easiest way to do it would be like, hey, I'm looking at like a lot of my health situation and stuff, and I do want to kind of figure out the general medical history of our family and stuff. You know, was my father Did he have any things that he was like vulnerable to, or anything like that? Like that's things that eventually will come up as natural questions, I think. Although
that way it'll seem like it'll come up naturally, and it won't.
No,
It won't be like
just
it won't be weirdly like you like. Oh, by the way.
Right.
no,
It's not gonna be like who's my daddy? It's gonna feel like more of like a this information actually is something I should probably know as a growing adult, right? Like.
No, yeah, it's like, whew.
Actually, growing adult. I mean, fun facts.
I'm
you know what they
grown
say?
adult.
Around 22 is when your body officially starts producing less cells than decay. So
27 is the exact age where you can stop growing stronger. I know this for many reasons.
Oh, well, no, I don't know about stop growing stronger, but like officially, we're right now, boys. We're in the spot where we're no longer growing. We're quantifiably no longer growing.
Shut the fuck up!
We'll start dying at 27. 27 is when we start. That's when this dying process begins officially.
I would like to do one more hunt.
well,
that's
not entirely true. Your 30s
I would like to do one more hunt.
Your 30s is your thickening years.
No. Like,
on average,
27.
27 is the point.
I was
where
just talking on like a cellular level, like a cellular level. Apparently, that's when like your cell,
guys,
that's when your cells start to get outnumbered by the cells that are dying.
I have
it's
a
weird macabre fact.
Let's talk more about death.
I have a Diablos itch. Guys, I have a Diablos itch, so Bloodbath Diablos 2.
Electric Boogaloo?
Yeah, I've got a Diablos itch. It's a capture mission. We're going to capture it anyways because we don't want to fight this thing for any longer than we have to every single time.
Bless.
Yeah.
It's weak to ice, right?
You to Electric Boogaloo. And then I'll capture higher.
I had to explain... Okay. I had a weird leap of logic. I need to probably explain this before I go even further.
Alright, go... I'm gonna go pee. You can explain this to the
Oh, just when you were doing the Electric Avenue thing, I don't know why, but my mind went to like Shaft, and then I was remembering the other day that like Shaft came up in conversation. How about that Shaft movie?
I want to see it.
I want to pee.
Like I can't fucking wait. Like that sounds like a great fucking movie. Like I never saw like the original Shaft. But like,
but
I've
you know about that black private dick who gets all the chicks.
Exactly. Like it's like, like I want to know about Shaft. I want to know about this.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. Oh god.
That's right.
That brought back a memory that I don't want to think about. Cool.
Memory.
Like the corners of my mind.
I'm gonna go grab a little more wine while Joel's peeing, so we can freely cut up.
This is the pissing trip, everybody.
Christ, you
all right,
dirty.
I'm Gucci
boys.
for Jim here.
Dirty boys.
God, I am excited for variants in the world to come back. God, I cannot say like. As much as I like generations, deviants are not variants. I like having
no, they're
variants.
Not. Well, yeah, I guess.
But like Elder Dragon variants are super cool. Like I would love some of those to come back.
I don't know. I feel like that's. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
deviants and variants. I feel like
did you ever fight Stygians in Ogre?
Yeah.
Like that's a dope monster. I love that one.
But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like deviants and variants are about the same in terms of
they're a little different. The problem with deviants is that they're so sectioned off. The
Problem with
the game,
deviants
and they
is
don't
they
have
are a
gear.
cancer on our society. They corrupt the moral fabric of us all.
Thank you.
Mike.
If you spot a deviant,
Fuck,
please
Greg's
report
doing
them to your nearest correction facility.
What I
Thank
honestly,
you,
as a game,
Brother Greg.
Shut the fuck up. From a gameplay standpoint, what I don't like about deviants.
This is a
When
level 3 alert. Deviants
Holy
are
shit,
on
I'm gonna
loose
kill
in
myself.
this
I'm
area.
not recording.
Please don't.
All right, my
I don't
fiance.
bring that up.
My fiance says she. Oh, really? That's why.
Yeah, exactly why.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
bringing
true.
that shit up.
Yeah. So the reason I don't like deviants as much as variants is that deviants are weirdly separated from the game, and that like their gear can't be used as normal gear, and you have to upgrade it in weird ways and all other shit. So
I mean, like, I will say,
I like variants because it's just like same thing. Like I can get high rank black
Variants
Diablo's armor and then high
are
rank
good.
and then G rank.
Deviants
and then
are bad.
Mike, shut the fuck up! And then I can use G rank Black Diablo's armor. It's a separate thing, right? It's just like any other.
yeah.
I
Like,
that.
no, I get that. It's just that, like, I mean, I don't think I don't feel like the difference is worth doing that separation is all. So it's
as
just
I'm
like,
saying, I don't think there needs to. I think that deviants are weirdly separate. I don't like that.
Deviants should
deviants
stay
are
weirdly
just
separate
our variants
for the
like, that's
safety
just
of
what it
our
is. They're just
They're-
special
whole
variants.
city.
They're yes.
Any
they're variants
deviant
that are-
caught outside of the designated zone will be.
I love
transported.
Resident Evil. I love Resident Evil. All right.
You were almost a Joel sandwich.
Surely
Bring-
you, the
bring
master
cool
of
drinks.
hunting.
Holy shit! Bring cool drinks so you
Don't
can
put
fight
your
this
feet on
monster.
my cheese.
That was cheese. I didn't even realize that was cheese.
Bennoni!
Yes.
Who moved my cheese?
Ben tonight.
This thing is your savior?
Sour.
Other Resident Evil quotes.
I prefer House
Chris Redfield.
We've taken care of G.
So I've never played Resident Evil, listener. So all of these quotes and gaffes.
Resident
and-
Evil-
So
fine.
here's a funny thing
Over my
about the first Resident Evil, at least.
We're gonna
So,
go fight this bull about
The first
Diablos.
Resident Evil has some notoriously awful dialogue.
Sure does.
Because however, not only that, but it also opens the original opens on a live action cutscene.
I forgot to eat. I'm a fucking dumb tard.
Oh, you dumb sack of shit. Yeah, it opens on a live action cutscene with literally whatever white people they found. That wandered into their modeling studio in Japan or whatever in this awful Halloween costume looking approximations of the character models. I was almost going to say cosplay, but no. Cosplayers have more even if they're not as skilled, they have more heart and thought put into their costumes. And,
I think Halloween costume is a good comparison.
Yeah. And they did this weird live action cutscene, which is both setting the stage and also with the Chris Redfield thing that that's right, Mike did.
It spawns in 9, doesn't it?
Resident Evil is a weird beast.
I mean, that, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's something.
But yeah, I never went for those games. I mean, for various reasons.
Honestly, I can understand it. So
Resident Evil 4 is a good one.
It's a love-hate relationship with tank controls for the other ones. 4, I would say, is a one. That
4 is very good as both it's honestly good as a standalone thing.
It's too bad the series. It's too bad the series ended there.
Yeah, it's too bad. They skipped right to 7 actually.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear about that
yeah,
recently?
Right.
They finally came out with a new Resident Evil 7.
Huh?
And it's like, what happened to 5 and 6?
That's weird.
Well, you know, there's a funny story about that. There's this other series, also called Resident Evil, and that only has entries 5 and 6. It's really bad.
Oh,
5.
Is that really shitty series I heard about?
Yeah, the first or fifth one is about just shooting lots of black people in Africa, and then the other one is about steroid abuse and all kinds of other weird shit.
This is a huge fucking monster right here.
I forgot how fast this thing moves.
No, this is also a massive one, though.
That, I mean, its size does not account for its speed.
But is it a deviant?
Bennoni, you don't. It is deviant. You do not.
It must be destroyed.
No.
But this is a massive one.
I'm sure, but that still does not account for its speed.
I have hunted many a Diablos.
It still doesn't account for its unusual speed. Something this large.
Colonel,
Hey,
I'm trying to hunt this deviant, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps disturbing it.
Well, Snake, you better back that shit up. Back that booty up. Put that junk in the trunk, as the kids say.
I know I used to shit on
Lolly loo lay low.
I know I used to shit on World a lot, but I will say one thing I've noticed from coming back to this game from World, because I've been playing World a lot recently, getting my new account ready for Hunt Trip. Man, I gotta say, certain things like mounting sucks in this game compared to World.
Joel has just got a big old peen ready for Monster Hunter World, and he will not be able to contain it for much longer.
I gotta say, oh my fucking god, it's so powerful.
His peen is very powerful.
I was not a fan of World the first time I played it. But the first time I played it, I was very much playing just by myself.
I was alone. I was all by myself.
But
no one was looking.
But now that
I
I'm
was
going
by
back
myself.
and forth between these, yeah, okay.
I was thinking of you.
First time I played Monster Hunter World, I was petrified. I was lonely and I was down.
Okay. Mike, I do love singing bits, and not to cut yours off, but
we've done so many of them.
No. But so the one that I was singing, it just occurred to me as like another like old man bit of like the kids these days. That was like a secret track off like a Green Day album, if I remember correctly. Y'all remember secret tracks?
Yes.
No.
I love that shit.
They still do it on like Bandcamp.
Back when there were CDs. The only way you knew how many tracks were on a CD was because the back of the case.
Yeah.
The back of the case would tell you how many it took. So if you listened through to the end of the last track, sometimes it'll be like, oh, what's that? There's another track, but like they would fill it with like dead air for like some amount of time, or a lot of bands would at least. You'd fill it with dead air. So it'd be like
people don't have CDs anymore, so yeah.
Yeah, people don't have CDs. You'd fill it with silence, and for people to be like, oh, I guess this is the end. But if they kept on listening, eventually you'd give them like a secret track, which was like usually like a really silly song. And I'm just remembering, that doing that bit reminded me, secret tracks were a fun little surprise that you can't really do anymore.
You can though.
Fuck. Welcome to Rodeo Time, a segment where at the Monster. That whole bit was a really good rodeo time, huh? Shit. God, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. This is Bloodbath Diablos. This guy used to be tough shit. He probably still is. But in the beginning, we were really single-minded about hunting this guy. But it's been a while, so who knows? This has been Rodeo Time.
But Greg, I've still seen this done. Some Bandcamp albums will have a bonus track that you won't know about until you buy.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I like that way to do it.
Well, see,
it feels like more of a it feels like a reward. I didn't realize till now how much I like really liked that.
The problem is that information is so widely spread today that you really can't do surprises very easily.
I mean, now what you have is like dropping secret like albums or music videos. It's pretty much all you can do.
Is this phase 2 or no? He's not Bloodbath yet. Okay.
Well, I will say in terms of like secret information, So after I'm done editing episodes for this show,
that hurt.
I like to put in notes.
Woo!
For like each episode. Each episode, just because I'm lazy.
Greg, I'll help us out.
Ooh boy. Ooh. And so like I did it more early on, and I did it for the last episode that got put out. But yeah, I like to put in some secret notes to see if anyone actually looks at the MP3 files. It only really makes me happy, but since I know people probably won't, but still, I think it's neat.
Don't.
I would be very surprised if a single person...
For a second, I thought you were about to reveal that you've been like putting subliminal messages in all of the episodes you've been editing. So like every other episode is like, kill your family, kill your family.
Drink Diet Coke, drink Diet Coke.
Smoke.
Smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed every day.
Bennoni is the
smoke
funniest
weed every
character
day.
on the
Smoke
podcast.
weed.
That reminds me. Wow, that's a lie. That reminds me though. I was on Tumblr the other day, and like I watched this. Not watched. I read this post where I completely forgot this was a thing. That Snoop Dogg was on trial for murder, and it's like I completely forgot because of his image change. It was just like,
whoa,
right, that was a thing he did.
I got a pitfall going out, so get ready to fucking annoy this boy.
Yo, Trey, why are you so quiet?
Yeah, Trey.
Yeah, Trey, I haven't heard anything from you in 30 years.
30 whole years. Trey is 24 in 30 whole years.
Yeah.
30 years.
You KO it?
Yes!
Did you KO it?
Yes!
Good job.
In the ground, you KO'd this
I
monster?
am your fucking charge blade.
I've never seen a fucking... As a charge blade, you just KO'd the Diablos, which is amazing.
Good job, team.
I
Good job,
KO'd the
Greg.
Bloodbath Diablos. Fuck you, Mr. Capcom.
Trey, I see your mic going green. Are you there?
We can't hear you, Trey.
There's no word from him.
Yeah, we can't hear you. This might be recording on your audio, and like
it will be recording on his audio, probably.
We'll find out. One of us will find out, and we'll figure out how that'll work.
Trey's been gone for like 40 minutes on our audio, I think. Oh, we're in bloodbath mode now?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is dangerous.
Get fucked.
Lady blood.
Woo!
Blaby.
Oh, that's the move. That's his move. That's his fucking...
I could have
move.
died.
Yeah, it would insta-kill you, probably.
Oh, no, it would have. Period.
Bloodbath is a little old place where we
Whoa!
die together while we...
Oh, shit, we only have one...
Bloodbath, baby. Whoa!
Bloodbath, baby.
Hey, Trey, I know you can hear me. Farcaster to me, give me max potion, please.
Hey, Trey, I know you're,
Trey, yeah, you can hear me. You can't do anything about it. Please
Trey,
give me
you're my delivery system,
he's at least running here, it looks like.
Trey, if they've got you at gunpoint, just blink.
He's running here. I can see that on the map, so he does know that I need it.
Listener, he's blinking. The fuck is wrong with you? Why aren't you helping him? Can't you see? Can't you see, listener?
Can't you see? Oh, can't you see that Trey
This thing is cool.
is giving a max potion to me?
Greg, you need help?
Yes.
Trey.
Dust of life.
Thank you. We should get out of here.
Well, yeah, let's get out of here.
I was like, wow, we could still fight this thing, but nah, we should leave.
Yeah, let's not...
I can't believe a fucking Monster Hunter cow is attacking Trey while he's trying to get a potion. I'm just gonna kill it.
Ah!
Country road.
Yeah, Trey, why don't you try fixing your mic, or to your Discord rather, while we're...
He gave me the max potion.
Oh no! I've always been here. I can hear every word you guys were saying. It just most like I just zoned out.
Oh,
So you heard us saying, Trey, why aren't you talking? And you were just like, in your mind's eye, you were like,
Oh no, I like
yeah,
see when I really get into games, I just like shut off all other features.
To be
Ultra
fair,
Instinct.
Yeah, Trey is quite good at Monster Hunter, so.
Okay.
It fits. He has the actually good at Monster Hunter role.
Everyone but Bennoni has that one as a joke.
But yeah,
All right.
reason why I couldn't forecast you because I used my forecaster earlier by accident. So there was that.
Bennoni. Guess what? I've just granted you the actually good at Monster Hunter role.
Okay.
I need help. It's I'm KO. Oh my god, I'm KO'd.
Joel, if you die, I will kill you.
How could you do
In the
this?
real life.
I live, bitches.
Joel, how could you do this?
How could this happen to me?
If this thing just
You've disrupted
destroys me
balance.
upon my
I made a
entrance.
mistake,
Okay, cool.
but life goes on. You know
Ugh.
what's weird? I realized? This bloodbath doesn't have the weird bloodbath theme. Trey, do you need help?
I got it.
Okay. I always ask my boy Trey Co, because...
You always ask, Trey KO.
Oh, Trey KO!
Oh, God. Ugh.
Yeah,
Wow.
he fights to the end, because he is my best friend. Let's be heroes!
Can we?
Wait, welcome to Rodeo Time. It's your boy, JTiz, coming at you. I'm horrified of this monster. This monster is literally the most horrifying thing you've ever had to fight in a video game. Holy shit, how did you mount this thing, What? What?
Oh
So
man,
normally I'd be helping.
Oh, I feel like such a G now. Oh,
How did you mount this thing?
Okay, so
I guess
normally
practice,
I'd
my
be-
friends.
I
When
mean,
it's
normally
green-
I'd be helping from afar.
No.
to
Okay,
make it a
so
bit
for
easier.
those of you who know the mounting mechanic in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate /4, Generations in 4, right? When it's green for the monster head, it's not supposed to move forward that fast. This guy moves at fucking red speed when it's green and just annihilates you if you fuck up for a second otherwise.
Oh, this guy's just gonna kill me.
How did you fucking mount this monster, Greg, you goddamn genius? I don't understand.
I've been mounting since 4, yo.
I know you've been the Mount Master for a long time.
When Insect Glaive came out, I was all over that shit.
The king of mounts. Oh fuck, I'm hurt bad.
Oi.
One good thing about this guy being humongous is sometimes his attacks just sort of sail over you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they kind of whiff.
Monster Hunter hitboxes are a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, get fucked, idiot.
I kind of prefer very large monsters over very small ones in general.
Yeah, no, like... Oh,
And
wow.
What
this thing's
kind of
running.
penises do you prefer?
Was that tail carve we just got on him?
No, though. We already got the tail, Joel.
Did we just cut a shard off of him that we can carve?
That was his horn.
His horn is carvable?
Yeah, that's how
Apparently.
badly we're beating his ass.
That's how badass this thing is.
No, he went to 2. I don't know why he goes.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I gotta quaff a cool drink. Probably get a Mega Dash.
Ha.
Too.
I'm gonna do that
Losers
too.
needing cool drinks. Oh, wait, I'm not going into this.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Myself.
you're welcome to walk in there, Bennoni.
I was gonna say, but honey, how about go suck a dick? How about that, huh? You think about
I mean, if you take me out to dinner first.
that? I can wine and dine you.
Yeah.
Joel's got one.
I'm not an easy lay!
I get one gay experience. It's probably new with Chris. Are you kidding me?
That's fair.
Ah!
Te amo.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to honk out the last name again.
Chris, honk!
Ow! That thing hurt.
Well, more like Chris Honk Honk.
Okay.
Chris,
Yeah, so, I did bring him to my workplace once to get dinner, and I bought him dinner there.
Chris, honk!
I only get 10% off the clock, though, so...
Oh, really? That's. Whoa!
Hey,
we
we
can
can cap
cap
it!
Oh, yeah, alright, which is cool, because...
This is about to be a hunting trip.
This is about to be a hunt.
Stop
hitting it, Joel!
I hit him once for good measure. I can't mission. Paint him, you dumb son of a bitch!
Oh my god.
I'm gonna do it! Fuck, I'm out of paint!
Fuck, god damn!
You shot an Apton off!
I know!
So
We don't need
what sound effect have we been using to honk out things?
We've been using the kazoo noise that I use. Okay, so here's my trick. Here's my editing trick. This is my little behind the episode. So I take the honking sound that I play after our sign-ons are done. So like, there's the opening music, then there's our sign-ons, and then afterwards I'll play a little burp burp. That sounds like a kazoo of the
he
quest
takes like
start.
one bit of it, yeah.
I know. I sort of mix it up. If it's multiple syllables, what I'll do is I'll take that honk noise and match it up to the length of time that the offensive name or word is, and then it'll sort of match up with it. So like when you say Chris honk honk, like it'll match up to the speed. So even though the original soundbite is the honk honk, like it's really versatile. Like even if you say like a single name, like we mentioned somebody who skipped a grade, and that one I just sort of I clicked in. It's like, oh yeah, you're talking about honk honk, and it was like, oh cool, it works. It works.
This has been editing time.
Editing time, yes.
Okay.
I have actually. There's been a couple episodes where I've referred to myself as your edit blade because I've had to.
He did it when he had to deal with my audio horrible garbage.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Appropriate.
Oh wait.
I was
is
just
it in one?
thinking
It's in
geese, man.
Oh.
Geese make good bleeps.
Well, actually, Voice Mod
honestly-
made a new thing, so I could.
Yeah,
You can
I
have
got
a really
track, Trey.
really
I got track. You want me to put it on
good time when.
Yeah. Yeah, Voice can do that shit.
I mean, we're an explicit show.
Me.
Guys, we're an explicit show. We're fine.
Yeah, but bleeping is inherently fun.
I mean, we can bleep ourselves in Audacity.
Yeah, the harshness of a real bleep is like
Bloodbath taken down, my boys.
Nice. I mean, you can audio edit things. We have that power.
Hey guys, we should do our sign-offs. Also, I'm just realizing this has been a whirlwind of an episode, huh?
It has been.
There's been a lot going on in this one, huh? Well, hey guys, I just want to say before I do my sign off, I've enjoyed each and every moment I've spent with you guys tonight. It's been a real treat. I really feel very honored to be able to spend this time with you guys. Oh, my son! Sorry, I got distracted very easily. Anyways, this has been Joel, and we've had our ups and downs tonight. I wasn't in the bloodbath, so that's pretty good. I had a lot of downs otherwise, but I have been well attuned to World, which I'm getting ready for. I bid you guys adieu, and I hope you're looking forward to Monster Hunter World as much as I am for the hunt trip.
I'm Greg. I have been your charge blade. I'm fairly drunk at this point because of that Moscow Mule I made with alcoholic ginger beer and 2 shots of vodka and this wine, the second glass of wine I've been drinking. But it's like just to piggyback on Joel's saccharine discussion of an honor spending time with us all. This sort of discussion, this sort of like wildly jokey to serious talk. It's sort of like what we set out to have this show be, and set out to have and set a time for. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope in any comments or more importantly in your own life you can have conversations with people, that can make you laugh and also make you think.
All right. So I'm Bennoni. I've been your light bowgun. May have overshared a little bit today. Hopefully that didn't freak you out. Don't worry. I usually don't share on the regs, so it's okay. This probably won't happen for another I guess 30 episodes or some shit.
See you next year.
But still, thanks for listening, guys.
I'm Trey. I'm your Switch X, and may the Sapphire Star guide you.
That is a world reference right there.
Wow.
Oh,
Dang.
I thought you were referencing the Star Sapphires.
No, that is
the DC Comics Green Lanterns, but for love instead of willpower.
No, that's a Monster Hunter World quote directly, and I think what he's saying is we're all waiting to get to World.
I mean,
Mike, take us home.
As we stand at this crossroads, I'd like to remind you all that we're at a very important milestone. 30 more episodes. Thank you. I've been Mike.
28 of what they've heard.
27. It's 27.
Is there a reason you're playing audio?
Oh yeah, we did throw out 3 whole episodes, but you know what? To us, it's been 30 whole episodes.
It's been 30 whole episodes.
Thank you. Yeah, let's. You know what? This is normally where the music would play, but can we do like an Evangelion congratulations bit, but like of thank yous?
All right, sure. Ready. Thank you.
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 Thank you. Thank you. Fucking Christ. We can't have anything serious.